Welcome back to Gadabud. Today's video is going to be quick. It's going to be my shopkeeper method for quickly acquiring certain items that the Great Fairy would find useful or you'd find generally useful for combat. I'm in Lookout Landing at a free bed that everyone has access to. And you may not be aware of this, but shops restock on a day change when you're away from the area. So you can force that quickly by resting. The one thing that you need to take note of, it's 3 a.m. in game time right now, and resting until morning will only send me 2 hours into the future when I rest till morning. So you need to do this twice if you're between midnight and 5 a.m. Chuchus are something that are just generally useful in the game for a lot of different armor sets. And the Karakara Bazaar one is inside this structure, and I placed a fast travel medallion here. And I'm just going to buy them all. And then I'm actually going to fast travel to Gerudo Town. And there's a second Chuchu merchant here. And then for this method, a quick place that everyone has access to is your house in Hateno from Breath of the Wild. I placed a fast travel medallion there. And I'm going to rest until morning here. Now that it's morning, I'm going to fast travel back to my medallion. And we are fully stocked with Chuchus again. And for something like this, like, yeah, you can farm these pretty easily, but I'm getting a huge volume very quickly and all in one place, effortlessly. And at this point in the game, where I've got a ton of money, this is the easiest way by far for me than to try to run around and find a random red Chuchu. So what we have here is a spreadsheet of all of the shops in the game that I could find, and I bolded a couple of noteworthy things that you should take note of. But as you saw in this example, we did Chuchu Jelly in Karakara Bazaar and in Gerudo Town. The other primary example I used in my videos was the Aerocuda eyeballs and the Aerocuda wings from the Kakariko store. I did that in the glide armor video, and that's kind of where this idea originally came from. This is an expansion on that idea. The stables each have a Beedle, and Beedle is really good at getting like critters like Smotherwing butterfly, sticky frog, even Hearty lizard. That's a good battle one. And then there are traveling merchants in the game. I found one, and I don't find it useful for this fast method because you have to go look for the merchant. So for those reasons, I didn't look for any more of the traveling merchants. There are some other good stores in towns. One that comes to mind in particular is the mushroom store in the Korok Forest. There are razor shrooms and iron shrooms there that are obviously very useful for battle. There are fortified pumpkins in Kakariko and in Hateno, as well as swift carrots. Those are also very generally useful. And I will say don't buy the swift violets. They're very expensive and they're just so easy to get. And I showed how in my climbing armor video. So I would definitely check that out as an alternative. And then one really weird, noteworthy thing is in Karakara Bazaar, you can get green Lizalfos tails, which is awesome because there's only a 20% drop rate on green Lizalfos, and it's really annoying to do my save quit method for something so petty for the lower end of your armor upgrade. So I definitely would recommend that, even though those are at a premium price. But yeah, what you want to do is go through this sheet, identify the stuff that is of interest to you, and go on basically a shopping spree. And if you need rupees to fuel this, just go follow along my Rare Stone Talus guide. And once you finish that, you will have plenty of rupees to burn, and you can pretty much max out a lot of the set requirements for a lot of various random things that would be really annoying to go out and find. But since you know all these shops have them, you can knock out so much stuff in a really efficient manner using this method. So I'd highly recommend it. And if there are any useful shops that I missed, I'm going to pin a comment below, and you should reply to that comment with your additional tips. But like I said about the traveling merchants, I didn't cover those because they're really annoying to find. If you found a traveling merchant that is always in the same spot at the same time of day, then that would be something that would be interesting. But I didn't see that with the traveling merchant that I messed around with, Nimbus. So let me know below. This video is designed to supplement my ongoing 4-star armor video series here on YouTube. I'm linking the playlist right here. I go into very in-depth detail on how to most efficiently 4-star all these sets. If you don't want to miss a future video, I highly recommend subscribing and sticking around. I'm very thankful for the support.